Hey YouTube, I have a special treat for you guys today. Check this out. This is a Webley Scott Webley Vulcan, made in Birmingham, England. It's .177 caliber. This was imported by Beeman. This model is this will be a 1985. It's really in amazing condition. A little bit of a mark on the stock here. I think that's just, I think that would rub out. But, man, look at this thing. A little bit of a nick there. The bluing on it is very deep and rich. One thing I'm surprised by is the sight is all made of plastic. And unfortunately on this gun, the screw that controls the elevation is missing. And I've gone through all the screws that I have and none thread in, which since this was made in England, it's got to be some weird English thread, and I'll have to try to find something. Because right now I can shoot it, gun works perfectly well, but very difficult to hit anything with the elevation being as high as it is. It's got a hooded front sight. That's metal right there. The actual barrels is metal. This is actually some type of metal as well. I can feel it's cold. Aluminum perhaps? Yeah, you can see it has a set screw. Yeah, that's like a machined, looks like a machined aluminum piece or steel, I don't know what. I just can't get over how nice this thing is. I mean, it's truly just, it's beautiful. The wood is, the wood is amazing. It's got a safety off to the side, and the nice thing is you don't have to take it off safety every time you shoot it. I love that feature. It's got a rubber buttstock, says Webley on the back. Even the groove for the cocking rod is thinner than, I've been shooting the Chinese guns lately, so they have a much wider gap there. I'll show you the breech. This is kind of unique, I think. Isn't that odd? To me that's odd, maybe not to you guys. The RWS guns I have don't have this weird thing sticking out. Perhaps that's the barrel, I don't know. Show this thing cocking. I don't know, I don't remember the feet per second on it, but it's not hard to cock. I mean, it's definitely got some spring force to it. Something I noticed is you actually have to use, you don't have to, but it's nice to use the Beeman pel seat to seat the pellets. And I got another treat for you. How about this? Some Beeman Silver Ace pellets. I was doing a little bit of reading about them. These are made in Germany. The one forum that came up in my Google search talked about Japan, and then mentioned that the pellets weren't coated and they crumble and all that. Well, these don't look crumbly to me. So let's try one out. So these are kind of a unique looking pellet. Look at that, it's got 3 rings on it. And you put it in, and you can seat it with your finger. So check this out. It actually has force to it when you push it down in there. I thought that was interesting. So I'm not going to do a lot of shooting with this simply because it's pointless with the way the elevation is on the rear sight. So I'm completely struggling to hit anything. Let's give it a go. Whoa, that's great. I'm so glad I actually hit something for the video. Let's take another shot. Let me show you putting the pellet in again. And see if I can get a better image of that, the resistance it takes to go in. This thing is a very nice air gun, no doubt about it. Holy cow, I hit that in the right spot, didn't I? There we go. The trigger on this is really nice. You can actually feel it. I don't have any complaints about the trigger. I've been shooting a lot of cheap guns lately, and this thing's a joy to shoot. It says Webley on the bottom there. It's got some heft to it. It's not super duper heavy, but it's got some heft. Yeah, so if you guys, please leave a comment below if you know where I can find a screw so I can fix the rear sight. I enjoy shooting this gun. I like to shoot this gun quite a bit more. And I'll kind of go on a rant here. So this gun is a 1985. It's mostly been in storage, and I just shot it. Worked perfect. So that makes me wonder, all these new brake barrel guns are coming with the gas ram system, and I'm a retro grouch. I don't know. I haven't shot one of those. Maybe they're the greatest thing ever. I can't say from experience. However, with this, like I say, 1985, that's 37 years old. Can the same thing be said if we were to do the same thing with the gas ram gun 37 years from now? I've had struts on the rear hatches of cars go bad. I had to replace those. I've had shocks in my motorized toys, power sports stuff. They leak out nitrogen. Those have to be rebuilt. Maybe they shoot wonderfully, but there's something to be said for just having a metal spring inside the gun and it works. I don't know what this thing cost brand new in 1985. I'm sure it wasn't cheap. I wish I still had the Beeman catalogs. They were color, well, I know they're printed on nice paper. They're probably black and white, maybe with a color front page or cover, but anyway, wealth of information about those. That was my introduction to really high quality air guns. This one isn't mine, but man, what a nice gun. There you go. You guys can kind of see the sights. The rear sight isn't as great as you might think for such an expensive gun. It's one thing I'm a little disappointed with. But otherwise, yeah, I think that's the one thing they kind of cheaped out on. I mean, you got your windage, it's got detents on it, but your elevation, oh, I say I need the screw for the elevation. But I don't know, it's just kind of cheesy that it's plastic. That's a disappointment in my mind. Okay guys, that's all for now. Thanks for watching.